Hello, 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 and welcome back to CreativeMelodi. I'm Anthonyfrazer, and this is
Marlene Marvelous.
And do we have a video for you?
But before we do,
be sure to go ahead and smash that like button, and also if you haven't subscribed to our channel already, please go ahead and do so now. If you'd like to follow us on social media, and our links are down below in the description box, along with my handle to my Vivo channel, where you can check out all my music videos. Head on over there, like, comment, and subscribe, and then head back over here.
Well, you can also like, comment, and subscribe on our own personal YouTube channels, which are going to be right here and right here. So if you guys want to take those handles, put that in the search box, go like, comment, and subscribe on his account, my account, and then right back to here, because we love you guys and we appreciate you. We love making content for you.
Yes, we do. And in this video, we're going to rank our favorite national anthem performances that we watched over the last couple of days, over the last week or so. So yeah, and again, this is not all the national anthem performances, just the ones that we've recently watched.
Until I feel the vibrations, I wanna give you vibrations.
Go ahead and do yours first.
Okay. I think we should start from, should we start from the lowest to the highest? Or is number one obvious? I think number one's
obvious.
Yeah, okay, so obviously Whitney Houston's number one, so we can just work our way down from there.
Okay.
Because this is, I feel like, where it's about to get controversial between
and this is just yours.
Yes,
this is just yours. But I agree, Whitney Houston is number one in my book as well.
Well, and I think most people would agree Whitney Houston's number one for that. But okay, so who am I going to put as number two? This is where I feel like we're about to have a fight and we're about to have controversy. I think the number two spot is going to be Christina Aguilera. Joking. I think the number two spot is going to be Lady Gaga.
Bruh.
I mean, I also feel like that was probably the obvious answer from me, but no, listen, there is just something about her performance that I really do love. You know, especially I feel like at that time with everything she was going through, and especially with me being a fan, I'm like, no, like this is the vocalist that I feel like people don't give credit to, you know, and I feel like she finally had that moment, you know? Listen, looks aside, we're not judging for the looks, we're judging for the vocals and the performance and their own rendition and how they handled it, right? So I just love what Gaga did, okay? I feel like this put her on the map of singers. You know what I mean? Like, this is someone that can sing, you know, and like is being taken seriously as a singer, right? You know, she's not just that robotic pop star. You know, there's more to her. There's another layer to her, you know. So I love it. I love what she did. And, you know, and I obviously, again, and I've talked about this before in those videos, but Gaga was so influenced by, you know, Whitney Houston's rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. And I just feel like that she studied. And I feel like that shows in her performance. And that's my opinion.
Okay, period. And my number two is going to be Mariah Carey.
I knew you were going to say that, yeah.
Honestly, truthfully, it's Whitney, right? It's Whitney.
Yeah.
As the top for this performance. I do love Mariah as a vocalist, so there are some times in some performances where I will choose Whitney or Mariah or Britney or this or that, right?
Yeah.
In this particular instance, I'm going to put Mariah second just because Mariah's performance was 100% authentically hers. She went ahead and sang the song. It was beautifully done from start to finish. She gradually pulled in to that song, starting off low, then going in and proceeding to get into more of the emotion, more of the dramatics live, right? But also creating that signature Mariah sound.
Yeah.
It was authentically her. It was just, it wasn't forced. It wasn't, because some people forced it through this list. It was just perfect, and it was Mariah, and it was at a very vulnerable time in her life, a very career defining moment in her life, and things didn't go well during this time for her. So I feel like for her to really soar during this is like, you know, thank God, because she was just shown that she was always put through the ringer. But Mariah is going to be my number 2 choice. And then your number 3.
My number 3 is going to be Mariah.
Uh-huh.
Listen, I've never saw her performance of Star Spangled Banner, and honestly, I never heard anyone talk about her performance of the Star Spangled Banner until we finally listened to it, and I went, this is bullshit that no one is talking about this, because I feel like this is definitely up there with Whitney Houston as being as like one of like the greatest performances of the song, right? I guess the reason why I put it at number 3 and Gaga number 2 is maybe because there is a little bit of bias, and I'm not going to deny that.
A little bit.
But
we're going to be able to really compare and compete on these motherfucking charts right now.
But I just like Gaga's version more, and maybe there is a bias in it.
It's
but
only the bias.
It is what it is. I don't know. I think, but I'm not going to deny that Mariah should be up there next to Whitney Houston in terms of like the song itself having a great performance, right?
Right. Anyway, as I go into my 3rd spot, we are going to go ahead and put Beyonce.
Beyonce.
Oh, yeah.
Beyonce did a phenomenal performance, especially when it came to the vocalization, the look. Because some people didn't have the look. Some people had the flag backwards. But Beyonce provided an excellent performance of the national anthem. She sang it with conviction. She sang it with emotion. She sang it as her own in an authentic way. It was very Beyonce. And then she gave her cunt ass face at the end that said, bitch, I'm over it. And then smiled. And she had the entrance. She was brought in to music. She knew what she was doing. Your 4th.
Okay, my number 4 is going to be Beyonce. No, it's just, it was so hard because there's someone else that I was like, oh, this would
you realize I'm letting you go first before, okay.
Yeah. No. But there was someone else that I was like, oh.
But you are following my timeline without your biasness. It is literally pairing perfectly to what I'm putting for mine. So obviously you see it's bias.
No!
Anyway, continue. You
No!
have places to go.
No, okay, listen. I do like Beyonce's version too. I don't think there was any flaws at all, okay?
Flaws and all? No flaws.
Okay. Just
continue.
No, she did a good job. I liked her version too.
Yes, she did.
I don't know. I feel like I'm already being judged anyway for this.
You were judged as soon as you said who your number 2 was. Because it's a lie.
But that's your opinion. This is my opinion.
It is my opinion, 100%.
That's my opinion!
Anyway,
my number 4 is going to be Kelly Clarkson.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Kelly Clarkson did phenomenal. I absolutely loved it. The only thing I did not love was the cutaways that they did from her. They were fucking shady as shit for that. But yeah, Kelly Clarkson murdered that. That was really, really good. Yeah, I think she brought her own authentic style and way to it. And yeah.
So my number 5 is going to be Kelly Clarkson. She did a really great job. I like her rendition. I like the fact she brought in, the kids to sing for the choir. I like that it was very simple, very stripped down, and I think she did a really good job. She didn't over-sing. She didn't sing over anyone. She didn't step on any toes. She just sang with everyone. Mm-hmm. And I think she did a great job.
Yeah. And my number 5 is going to be Lady Gaga. Mm-hmm. This is where she should be placed on the list without biasness out of these national anthems that we've heard today. But yes, Lady Gaga did great. I wasn't a fan of the hair or the outfit or You know, the shoes. But everything else was good. It was really good. I think she did a great performance. Yeah.
So looks aside, what
Looks
are we talking?
aside,
What about the vocals and what about like the rendition?
it was overly done.
Okay.
It was super dramatic.
Okay.
I don't know if she thought she was getting an Academy Award for this afterward, a Tony, an Oscar, but she still must have been stuck in A Star Was Born.
Okay.
Because she was doing it up. I mean, I think her performance was like an 11-minute performance.
Right.
She thought she needed a whole Super Bowl halftime show.
Well, she did. She did get one.
Yeah, she did, but that's where that should have stayed. Not the 12-minute Star Spangled Banner. You know what I'm saying?
It was not that long.
It was drawn out. It was drawn out.
Right, as if someone else didn't draw it there. Actually, if two people didn't draw it there.
The other one, she tried to draw it out, and she was quickly reaverted after she started fucking up to try to quickly get through it.
Yeah, and the other one wasn't aware enough to realize she was fucking it up, but...
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. But we're not down that far in the list.
All right.
Up next, though,
Number
is...
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, what's your number 6?
My number 6. Who else was there? My number 6 is going to be NSYNC.
Agreed.
I like that they did more a cappella because at least this was successful of being an a cappella. But I like that they were all harmonious together with each other. And I don't know, like I feel like it was a really nice rendition.
Yeah, no, I think NSYNC killed it. They knocked it out of the park. And especially being booed right before they performed.
Yeah.
I think that was a lot, and for them to still be able to carry on and do what they did, that was amazing. Yay, my dad. But yeah, no, plus it's also one of the versions that I like the most just because I feel like it's probably the closest to what I would sing in the, stylization of it, Up next, though, is...
Number 7. I'm gonna put Pink as my number 7.
Agreed.
And it feel bad because I'm like, she could have had like a really great performance, right?
Yeah.
Because even though with her being sick, like there were great moments, right?
And I think she still did have a great performance.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Even though she was sick, she still soared.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Like it just, I don't know. I just wish she had more of the moment for her. I wish it would have been 100% like the stars aligned, the planets aligned, like everything was perfect. Like this was her moment. And she took it.
Yeah, no,
she
I
still
agree.
She still took it, but like it just wasn't as flawless as I wish it would have been.
Right. And up next is going to be, I think we could say this at the same time, Fergie.
No.
You don't think Fergie got into the next
would
one?
put Christina.
No, absolutely not.
I'm
so
putting
Christina.
I'm putting Christina as number
Anthony
8 and Fergie's number 9.
Fergie, and then this one says Christina. And Anthony says Christina last. At least Fergie knew her lyrics.
I mean...
And had her hair done and styled.
Yeah, but
yeah.
She hit 2 good notes.
Okay.
And that was it.
Oh.
Everything else, everyone laughed at her.
And they weren't laughing at Christina all the way through? Because she started. Do you remember the video?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Like,
yes.
Girl, you stretched that fucking first note out for 12 years.
I mean, yes, I understand, but like, Me personally, I thought...
It's your personal opinion. It is
yeah,
your personal opinion.
I felt like Christina was at least more listenable than Fergie's. That's just my opinion.
And you
I would
are
rather... if
100% allowed to have your own opinion here in America for right now. For now.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, if you had to tell me, you either have to listen to Christina or you have to listen to Fergie.
Fergie.
I would rather listen to Christina.
Are we talking about on the album?
No, we're talking about the Star
This
Spangled
performance.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not listening to Christina's performance.
I would rather listen to Christina than Fergie, because I don't know why we thought we could just do that without any rehearsals or without anyone telling us no.
I would rather hear 2 hours of a performance of the fucking squeaking rubber duck than I would rather hear Christina Aguilera's performance again.
But, okay, are you saying that because there is bias on your end for Christina?
There's no bias right now.
Right.
I am judging the list off of the list of what we heard.
And if Britney sang the Star Spangled Banner and we reviewed that right now...
I don't know that it would be good.
Right.
She's never sang the Star Spangled Banner that I know.
And
All in all.
Yeah.
Christina, girl, I don't know what the fuck that was. I really don't. And I'm so sorry that you had to attempt that.
Yeah.
But no, I would not want to ever hear that again. I would not want to ever hear that again. You know what the funniest part of all this was? I think the last time I heard that was actually the time that she performed it.
That's funny.
I've never, ever, ever attempted to dig through history to find that fucking performance ever.
But Christina's fans did, because they wanted to save it and they wanted to post it.
And they uploaded it. They didn't even fucking fix it. Yeah, somebody found it. That is it for our ranking. Let us know who you agree with and who you disagree with down in the comments below. Did you agree with Anthony? Did you agree with Marlene? Are you biased? Are you not biased? Who would you choose for us to listen to next for the National Anthem? Is there anybody out there that you would like us to listen to that performed the National Anthem? Should we go on and do the best National Anthem performances from the basketball shows? The basketball games or the World Series or what? You let us know in the comments what you think. And we are also currently reviewing Super Bowl performances, so we are going to be ranking our favorite Super Bowl performances out of the ones that we were reviewing. Not out of all of them in history, but out of the ones we were reviewing. So yes, if we're missing any on there, please go over to those videos, comment on there, and tell us what Super Bowl performances you want us to watch. But for now, this is the end of the video, so we will see you in the next one. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification button for all future videos, and we will see you very soon. Bye for now.
Bye.
Until I feel the vibrations.
Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. Be sure to keep watching. There's plenty more videos to go through. Plenty more.
Go check it out right now.